Hey guys, Crochet Canuck here. I actually have a bit of a belated Christmas haul to do today. I was actually waiting to try to do a combined Christmas birthday haul because my birthday's at the end of January. But the gift my husband ordered for me online at the beginning of January still has not arrived, and we're now just about at the end of February. So needless to say, we are not pleased. My husband ordered me the Crochet World collection through Annie's Attic, or now they're called Annie's Catalog, I think, it's a DVD disc of patterns from the last 10 years worth of Crochet World magazines. I've been asking him for this like forever because I love Crochet World. It's like my favorite magazine, and they always have like the nicest patterns. And so 10 years worth of patterns, yes please. So he ordered that for me for my birthday. It has not come. He's emailed them dozens of times. They have finally gotten back to him and said that they have no idea what happened to it, and they're going to try to send another one. So now I might possibly end up with 2 copies. Hopefully I'll get at least one. So I guess I will try to do, maybe I'll do a disc review when it comes, if I ever get it. And so I'm just going to do a quick Christmas haul, and I also have a haul of stuff that I've bought recently. So the first thing is my husband bought me this book for Christmas. It's Twinkie Chan's Crochet Goodies for Fashion Foodies. I love this book. I don't know how I found her. I found her online sometime when I was searching for crochet things, and I found that she had this book, and then every time I went to the bookstore with my husband, I'd look at this book, and I had wanted it for so long. As you can see here, she has a lot of really neat things. There's like a cookie scarf, and she has a lot of other scarves like that, but with like cupcakes, and there's one with bacon and eggs, and just like all different kinds of foods. This slice of cake here on the back is actually a Kleenex box cover. It's really neat. And she has a cupcake hat in here. She has a pizza scarf. There's all kinds of awesome things in here. But the one thing I have to warn you about, if you ever buy this book, which you should because it's awesome, I noticed a little while ago on Ravelry there's a discussion thread about this book. Apparently there are a lot of errors in a few of the patterns. The thread on Ravelry does have the list of errors and the edits for them. So I'll link that down below in case anybody ever picks up this book and needs to know what the corrections are. So yes, I love this book. I haven't made anything from it yet because I've been busy with all kinds of other stuff, but there's a lot of things in here I definitely want to make. So hopefully soon. The next thing, just before Christmas, my mother-in-law gave me this basket of yarn. Some of you might remember from a video a few months back, my mother-in-law gave me a small basket of yarn that used to belong to my husband's grandmother. She's in her late 80s. She doesn't knit very much anymore because her hands don't work very well anymore, and they've been going through her stuff and getting rid of a lot of stuff because she's in a nursing home now. And they found some more yarn that she doesn't use anymore, and they gave it to me again. And they gave it to me in this like nice basket. I don't know if they want the basket back, but they haven't asked for it back yet. So it's a really nice strong basket too. I like it. It's so pretty. So this is now my works in progress basket. So the first thing I got was this. She had this old poncho kit. It supposedly came with knitting needles, but there are no knitting needles in it. But that's okay because I have dozens of pairs of knitting needles right now anyway, so I don't really need any more. And it was also supposed to come with 6 balls of yarn, and there's only 5 in here. So I probably won't be using the poncho pattern in here because I don't have enough yarn for that now. But I could definitely, this is really pretty and really soft yarn. I can definitely use it for something else. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I'll definitely find something. There was also this random skein of Red Heart Shetland Chunky. I have never ever seen this before in my life. I I'm guessing that this is probably discontinued now. It's a really scratchy yarn. It's 75% acrylic and 25% wool. It's a 50 gram skein. I don't know what I can use this small amount of yarn for. Maybe I can get a pair of like fingerless gloves out of it, maybe. That's what I'm thinking I'll try to use it for. And then there were also 2 packages of this boa yarn. It's called Bonus Fashion Pack with free pattern book. So there's pattern books inside, and it's the same kind of yarn that was just in that poncho kit. I don't know what I'm going to do with these either. But again, I guess I'll find something. And they're not even opened or used or anything, so yeah, that's good. And the last thing that was in the grandma stash was this. She started making this scarf out of this eyelash yarn. And then there's also this 1 pound bag of eyelash yarn. So this is the 3rd unfinished scarf I've gotten from my husband's grandma's stash. So I've got a lot of knit scarves to finish. Again, I haven't even, there were, in the last haul I had from his grandma, I had 2 unfinished knit scarves, and I haven't even started working on those yet, so I don't know when I'm going to get this done, let alone those. But, so that's what I got from his grandma's old stash. And then recently, I've been doing some thrift shopping. This is accumulated from a couple of trips to Value Village, my local Value Village. The first thing I found a few months ago, I'm not sure if I showed this in a previous video, I don't think I have. I found this bag of Bernat cotton, handicrafter cotton, it's a light pink color. And it feels like it's most of a 1 pound skein. And these large 1 pound cotton skeins usually go for at least $10 around here. And I found this for $4 at Value Village. And I've been planning to make a lot of summery clothes and hats and stuff out of cotton. So I was like, cotton yarn, yes please. So I picked up that. And then on another trip, I found this unused skein of Bernat Super Value in, what is the color? There is, in walnut. It's a kind of a dark brown. It still has the original price from the store on it, $5.39, and I got it for $2.99. And during that trip, I also found this unused skein, again, of Bernat Super Value, same $5 yarn, for $2.99 in navy. So there's that. And then during another trip, I found another unused skein of Bernat Handicrafter, same $5 yarn, for $2.99 in this light gray color. It's called Clay. It's a light gray. And I also found an unused skein of I Love This Yarn, which was an especially exciting find because this is Hobby Lobby's in-store brand, and I'm in Canada and we do not have Hobby Lobby here, so I have no idea how this got into my thrift store. I'm assuming somebody went on a cross-border shopping trip and then got rid of what they didn't use, or ordered it online and then got rid of what they didn't use. Now, the thrift store did sell it for a little bit more than what the actual Hobby Lobby price is. The Hobby Lobby sticker is still on it, $2.49, and my thrift store sold it for $2.99, but I figured an extra 50 cents for a yarn that I otherwise couldn't find here, yeah, it's definitely worth it. So I picked up this skein. I don't know what the color is. The color name is Aubergine. It's a purplish kind of reddish purple color. It's pretty nice. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these skeins of yarn, but I have been wanting to make afghans for my parents and my in-laws for Christmas one of these years, if I ever get around to it. So I'm thinking if I collect enough of those random colors, I can make a giant, or a couple of giant multicolored afghans out of them, maybe. So that's an idea. The next thing I bought, recently I went to Michael's and I bought these stitch holders for knitting cables, because I want to learn how to knit cable stitch. It's on my list of things to learn, so I picked up these. They were around $3, I think. It was a few weeks ago. And I also picked up the most recent special issue of Crochet World, the Glorious Granny Squares issue. There's a whole bunch of different like clothing and items you can make with granny square stitch. I love it. There's so many awesome ideas in here. I love the Crochet World special issues. There's always so many patterns and ideas. I love them. So this is on display on newsstands until June 5th, so you have a few months to go out and get it. And in Canada, it's $10. I'm not sure if it's the same in the States, because there's only one price on the cover, $10. And it's definitely worth it. There's a whole bunch of different patterns in here. I love it. So definitely if you find that, pick it up. And the last thing I have to show you here is actually a completed project. I recently made myself a newsboy hat. I found this tutorial here on YouTube. I'll put the link down below. Oh, it's kind of a little big now because I've been wearing it all the time and it's stretched out. So it's a little loose on my mannequin head. So I'll put the link to the tutorial down below. And the buttons were actually just some random buttons I had in my sewing box. Because, you know, when you buy a brand new shirt and it comes with like a little packet of extra buttons just in case you lose one. So every time we have shirt buttons, I put them in my sewing box, and I have like a whole collection of buttons now. And so I found 2 matching ones. And so I put those on my hat. I have no idea what shirt they came with. But yeah, and I thought they were a really nice color. They're kind of like a... They're swirls of color. They're like brown and gray in it, and it looks really nice with this gray. And the yarn I used for it was this Bernat Barella yarn. I found a few skeins of this at a thrift store a few months ago. And I love this yarn. It's like soft, but it's also nice and strong and firm. It's really good for hats. And I would buy more of this yarn, except I googled it and it is discontinued. That saddens me. I love this yarn. So yeah, that's what I used. I believe that's all I have to show you today. Hopefully my Crochet World disc will come soon and I can do a review of it. And hopefully I'll have a whole bunch of more crochet things to show you soon. Because I'm thinking of maybe possibly opening an Etsy shop. Maybe, so hopefully I'll have some products to show you soon. And I just want to crochet more things in general to get better at it and make my things a little more professional looking. So hopefully I'll have more stuff to show you soon. So until then, have a great week and happy crocheting.